Nick Saban retired.
Bro, I've been seeing that. I was trying to wait for you to like get to it. And my man's was hitting my phone. They blowing my phone. Bro, he's retired. And y'all know I love Nick. Nick is like my favorite college coach. All right. Coach T, my favorite pro coach. Nick, my favorite college coach. There's no, you know what I'm saying? They cut from the same cloth. So I love it. But no, salute Saban, man. I tell you, bro, he the GOAT. I don't care what y'all say. That's my man's right there. I love sustained dominance. I never got tired of Roll Tide. I never was a Bama fan until he got there. That was it for me, man. I like Saban. Who's next? Go get Dabo.
Is it Lane?
Lane to be fire. Lane has never turned his back on it either. Lane always holds true to it. That's his spot, man. That's his spot. I would love it if Lane went, but I think it'd be. I ain't tripping off his Dabo. I can see Dabo.
Really?
Yeah. Just because of the hype
you
around
think it's due to the ACC?
Well, and it's been talk around it even in the past when Dabo's contract was up, and that's why even when Clemson, they have it in their agreement. The buyout for all other teams and the buyout for Alabama is like a $5 or $10 million difference, bro. Yeah, specifically for Bama because of this. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I can see it being I can see it being Dabo because of them putting that clause in there. Maybe it's like, okay, if you're Bama, you're like, bro, we know that's the guy we really want. We've been wanting it. Now that he's gone, all right, let's go get him.
Now for Dabo going to Bama, is that more just for money as opposed to prestige of the program? Because I mean,
Clemson ain't
Bama, I get it's not. I get it's not, but like Clemson is still a very prestigious program, right? Like it's top 10 around the nation right now.
It ain't Bama though.
I get that. So do you think it is more money?
I think
going
to
Bama,
and I think it would be an upgrade in terms of position as well. I think to me it's the difference of UCLA and USC. UCLA is still very respectable from a football standpoint. It's still stamped. It still has great recognition. It's not USC though.
I guess the other thing I'm wondering too is like I think it would have to be money because you're following up Nick Saban too. Yeah. At least Clemson, like that's yours.
But he's already beat Nick Saban too though. So I don't think it's the same extent of, man, I couldn't beat him, so now I'm just going to join his coach. It's like, yo, you've already beat him before. They respect you because you were one of the first ones to do that on that stage and with the freshman quarterback.
You're not completely wrong. But immediately after Saban.
I'm with you, though.
Immediately after.
I'm with you. I'm definitely with you. How often does that happen? Because I'm trying to think the Ohio State situation when Meyer left.
I don't remember how that day. Yeah. No. Who's the other? Luke Fickell or something?
It might have been Fickell because Day was recent. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't. I think that was just the guy on the staff, right?
Right.
I'm
just
like, the guy under Meyer.
Passed that up when it was the whole Joe Paterno situation over in Penn State. O'Brien
that was brand new. He came from the Patriots.
Right. You said, Coach T, take the year off from my son. Coach T said, all right, I got you. Nick, just wait. I got you. Give me a couple weeks. I got you. I'll be free in a couple weeks. That's what he told him.
Come on. A lot of Steeler fans would be happy. I wouldn't. I would not. I want Tomlin here. He said this is the best job in the world to him, though. He said that in a press conference. Remember when those USC rumors popped up?
I remember. That was also before these rumors popped up, though. These rumors
You're starting the rumor.
These rumors weren't those rumors. I just love these rumors because now we get a chance to really see these Steelers fans and then the ones that be talking it versus the ones who really mean it. The ones that be just talking it, they sweating right now. They be over here like, no, why Coach T got to leave now? We don't want him to leave. We love Coach T. It's like, whoa, not so fast. And then you got the ones that's really about that life, like, let him go. And it's like, all right, cool. That's the other part I want to see. So, yeah. It's like, we're in a weird little, it's a cool little vibe right now, man. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you, I'm going to ride with him regardless. Wherever he end up at, I'm riding with him. But I would love it if it was Bama, if that was where he were to go. It's a smooth transition. I ain't got to change my alliances. It's like, just been rolling tide. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen. I think Lane to Bama is my call.
I like Lane.
That's what I would want
to
happen.
That. I seen somebody said Pete Carroll. I think it was a SD Ninja. If I remember correctly, I think he said Pete Carroll. Yeah. I mean, last time he was in college, he cooked. Could they still come back and get him now, or is that statute of limitations gone for him now? The whole USC situation. Yeah, are the statute of limitations done for Pete? He good now? He in the clear?
Yeah, with the new NIL and stuff. Yeah, he's fine.
Because I know they didn't get Reggie the Heisman back, so I didn't know if they were still, how they was feeling about that. Just, yeah.
I think Pete's fine. It's just a bunch of lawlessness out here in the NCAA. I think he's fine. They got bigger fish to fry than him coming back to college football.
Yeah. 3 keys. Killer says Deion Sanders to Bama.
Yeah.
I don't think he's leaving Colorado, though, right now. I don't see it. I think you got to stay out there. You just made the big jump. You got to stay.
Man. Bama's not doing that either. They probably want him primed to prove himself a little bit more. Whether it's at Colorado or even the next step after that.
Yeah, because Bama's the big boy job. That's the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's the New England Patriots. That's the Dallas Cowboys of college football. Nah, probably not. Texas probably the Dallas Cowboys of college football. Always a lot of hype, never a delivery. Yeah.
I think Lane makes the most sense right off the top of my head.
I like it. And his familiarity. I like it.
Yeah, been there.
And Lane won there a lot, too.
I don't think Sarkisian goes from Texas to Bama because I think they're too similar, and he's got Texas in a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Because I agree with you. I think Clemson is like a step down from Bama. I think Texas is on the same level as Bama, though. When they're good, when everything's equal.
Texas, Oklahoma, yeah. Those are like your blue bloods, though. Like your main, when you talk college, like, yeah. Clemson's almost like new to this nice head football thing, bro.
Yeah.
This is still current.
Yeah, they traditionally weren't like this.
Right.
And, well, they're starting to fall off a little bit, too.
They going back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see SD Ninja here saying that Dion's waiting on FSU.
I can see that,
Didn't he just disown them, though?
But that's because they tried him, yeah.
When they asked him about his Florida State allegiances, he disowned them. He's like, I don't have a degree from there.
Yeah, you ain't get my man what he wanted. He said, I'm going to holler at y'all boys then, man. He said, what school? What alumni? I don't know what you're talking about.
Who else got a connection to Bama? Bill O'Brien, right? He was just
he was just down there a couple years ago.
That'd be a terrible hire.
Doug Marrone was down there. He was down there O-line coach for the Natty they won with. Who was the most recent one? That was Bryce Young. So, yeah, he was the O-line coach down there for that. And he's a former head coach. 2 spots in the league. Playoffs, both spots, too. Or for 1 spot, excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely missing some names.
You know it's going to be one of these like former league dudes that have been on his staff or around him, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there any former Bama
he got
players
a lot of
that got
like
into coaching?
D'Amico. But he's the head man at Texas
you
right
stay
now.
with the Texans if you're him.
What about where's Hightower? Hightower's the DC. Is Hightower coaching anywhere right now?
I have no clue.
He could be one. He's still young, man. Anybody do that?
I guess Saban just had enough. He's getting too old. You know, I just pulled up this article. I'm kind of interested. I don't know about you.
Bro, let's check it out, bro. Usually we'd be talking to TG right now, but like we said, TG isn't feeling so good, so he needed to take the day off. Nothing wrong with that. If y'all want to hear from him or see him, check him out on Locker Mates. We just dropped the episode with KJ Wright, Seattle Seahawks, Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champ, man. Came through, spent some time with us, all right?
The Oregon coach is being brought up, Dan Lanning.
I ain't gonna lie. He kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I wasn't really feeling him this year. He felt like he was forced. It was forced energy. The whole primetime thing felt real forced. I don't know.
Oh, when they smoked Colorado.
It was so forced by
afterwards,
him, though.
He had
it was super forced.
Interview, Sarkisian is being brought up.
That's got to be just because of the connection.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I don't really think that makes sense. Mike Norvell.
And he's got Arch over at Texas, too.
But then I'm sure Bama got some. Well,
is Arch even going to be good?
I don't know. Arch was backing up the other cat. Yours. Yeah.
Yeah, yours was pretty good this year.
Right.
He was pretty good.
But everybody went crazy for Arch's little play at the bowl.
Yeah. Florida State's head coach, Norvell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That would be... I was going to say that would be like Dabo Swinney, but I don't think it would be. I think it'd make more sense for him to go to Bama. Yeah. Just like I said, Dabo's more established at his place.
Though, if you're Bama, you would much rather have Dabo, though, because he's more established.
I think Dabo should be the first guy you want.
That's what I'm saying.
It'd almost be like Jim Harbaugh.
Right, Dabo's first,
I agree with you. They also brought up Dabo.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a connection to Bama?
With Dabo? I don't know. I think it was just always interest, though.
Swinney was a walk-on receiver there from 90 to 92.
Oh, he's gone.
Wow.
That's why they put that. Even more so why they got that clause in there.
Okay, forget what I said.
Gone.
I think it makes sense.
It's a wrap.
That's your school. Yeah, that's your
wrap.
Forget everything I said about him worrying about being next after Saban and
that makes even more sense why that clause was so high there. Because for a fact, they put a specific clause in there, and I was always trying to figure out, like, yo, you can like this dude, but why has it got to be that high? That makes perfect sense, bro. Makes perfect sense.
So we weren't wrong for a couple of our candidates we throw out there.
Yeah, I like it, baby.
Throw in the Oregon coach and the Florida State coach.
Yeah, I like it, man. I like it. And what up, Eric Winslow? Major love to you. Hope all's well on your side of town, baby.
Jim Harbaugh to Bama. No. Michigan's. I think it's either Michigan or bust.
Pros, yeah. And he fresh off a natty. Why are we going
That's
backwards?
His school.
You just beat that team. Think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you literally just beat them. You're saying that we're the big fish now. If you're staying in college, you're the big fish. Go blue. You're getting all the recruits now.
Michigan's just like Texas. When you're right, you're right. You're one of the top programs. Michigan, Ohio State,
that's a blue
Texas,
blood, bro. That's a blue blood. USC.
Yeah, USC,
Bama, Florida State, Florida. Like,
them
the ones. Yeah. Them definitely the ones, bro.
Miami, when it was
the
they haven't been good in a minute.
Since they switched from Nike, bro. It'd be like that. Above your head, you do see a beautiful logo. DraftKings Sportsbook. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful, might I add. Beautiful. Okay. Now, what is DraftKings? Well, they're just the top-rated sportsbooking app in all of North of America. They are safe. Just like Deke, they're secure. And like me and Deke, they're reliable. All right? You need reliability when you're talking about the sports booking world, okay? So, with that being the case, though, we love them because during this time of year, there's plenty of parlays out there and a lot of other ways that you might be looking to, up the ante for Super Wild Card Weekend. Well, ladies and gents, the best way to do that is to download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. But when you do so, you're going to have to, type in your name. And that's cool when you set all that stuff up. But bump all that. When it's time for that first deposit, when it's time for that first wager, make sure you do one thing. Make sure it's a minimum of $5, but use the promo code MOATS. So that way you can receive up to $200 in free bet money. All right. It's a beautiful thing. We call it draft deposit money. All right. So with that being the case, you see the promo code, you see the link, but I also understand, Deke, that at times people struggle. Now, if I'm talking to you or someone you might know that has a gambling problem, needs crisis counseling or even referral services. If you live in New York, you see the number to text. But for everybody else, the number to dial is 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800-GAMBLER.